Hi, welcome to the first lesson of this complete course on Korean for beginners. My name is Kate. I'm a Korean, but I was born and grew up outside of Korea, but I do speak Korean. I spent almost 7 years living in Korea and I got bachelor degree there. Languages is my hobby, and at my spare time I teach Korean offline, and I also have been learning various foreign languages for 15 years now. And during this time, I have developed my own language learning strategy that helps me to learn languages way faster than others. I think it's going to be useful to share this strategy with you, and I'm going to use it throughout this course to teach you Korean. So, who is this course for? This course is designed for complete beginners. No prior knowledge is required. I'm going to teach you everything in this course. This course is made up of approximately 60 lessons. You can check out the full syllabus in the description box below this video. So what you will learn. Each lesson, I'll teach you grammar, new words. I'll also give you homework. And if you're serious about learning Korean and if you really want to learn something, I suggest you to do the homework. I will also provide you with the solution for exercises. You will find them in the description box below videos. So what you will know by the end of this course. By the end of this course, you should be able to understand and translate such sentences you see over here on the screen. Take your time, you can pause the video to read the text. So let's get finally started. Korean is an alphabet-based language unlike Chinese or Japanese. And as you can see over here, Korean alphabet is made up of 40 letters, 19 consonants, and 21 vowels. It is spoken in South Korea, North Korea, and a few Chinese provinces, which makes it 14th most spoken language in the world, with a total number of native speakers equal to 77.3 million people. So today we will learn consonants, and those of you who don't remember what consonant is, take a look over here. You see these letters colored in blue color? They are called consonants. Okay, and these 6 are vowels. So we will learn Korean consonants in this lesson. This is the full list of Korean consonants. There are 19 as mentioned earlier, and this is how they look, and this is how they sound, and it's not the important information for now. Each letter in Korean has its own name. Like in English, A, B, C, and in Korean they call their letters like Kyok, Nyun, Digut, and so forth. Okay, I split these consonants into 3 groups because I think it's gonna be easier for you to remember them. As you can see, some consonants, they look similar, like this, in the first row and third row, and they even sound similar. So if you learn these 10 basic consonants, you will easily learn the rest 9 consonants, okay? So the first consonant is K or G, and this picture shows you how you should write the letter. There are 2 strokes, horizontal stroke and vertical stroke. In Korean language, when you say horizontal stroke, you have to draw it from left to right. And if you say a vertical stroke, you draw it from top to bottom. This is the rule you should follow. The next letter is N. Again, there are 2 strokes, but you start with the vertical stroke. So you draw it from the top to bottom, and the second stroke you draw starting from the left to right. The third one is T, D. There are 2 strokes. The first one is horizontal, and the second one is kind of angle, okay? Don't draw it like this, like horizontal stroke and just a single line. It's not a single line. There are 2 strokes, okay? The next one, which is, I think it's most challenging for foreigners, because it looks like snakes. So most of foreigners, they just draw it like a single line, but please don't do so. Follow the rules. The first stroke is kind of angle again. You start from the left and go to the right and then to the bottom. Okay? And the second stroke, you start from the left again and go to the right. And the third stroke, start from the same position, go to the bottom and to the right. The next one is quite easy to draw and also remember. It's M and it looks like mouth. There are 3 strokes. First, vertical stroke, and then write this second stroke. Start from the left to the right and to the bottom. And the third stroke, you start from the left and go to the right. The next one is P, B. It's quite easy as well. First, you draw 2 vertical strokes and then 2 horizontal strokes. The next is S or Sh. It looks like a man. First, you draw the stroke on the left side and then on the right side. The next letter is quite easy as well. It's just a circle. When it's placed before a vowel, it doesn't produce any sound. In any other cases, it sounds like ng. Okay? We'll practice the pronunciation a bit later. The next letter is J. The letter you see over here is actually a computer version, but on the paper it looks a bit different, like you see over here. There are 2 strokes. First you draw this angle and then start from the middle and go to the right bottom corner. This letter is H. Draw the little stroke on the top, then draw the horizontal stroke and then just draw a circle. So we are done with the first 10 basic consonants, and the rest are pretty easy to draw but a little bit tricky to pronounce because they sound a bit similar, but they're not the same. So this one is K. First you draw K, this letter, and then draw the extra horizontal stroke. Next is T. Draw these horizontal strokes first, and then go to the left top corner, go down, and then to the right. Okay? This letter is P. You draw the horizontal stroke first, and then 2 vertical strokes, and then the same size horizontal stroke on the bottom. So this stroke and this have the same size, and these 2 vertical strokes also of the same size. The next one is Ch, which is pretty similar to this. The only difference is Ch has a little extra stroke on the top. So you start drawing the letter with this little stroke, and then just draw the letter Ch, this one. The next group of consonants are called double consonants. So this one is K. You draw the letter K 2 times. Next one is T. Again, draw letter T 2 times. P is same. First you draw 2 vertical strokes and then 2 horizontal strokes, and then again you repeat it. But most of people, they don't write it that way. They just draw 3 vertical strokes like this one, here and here, and then 2 horizontal strokes like this. This letter is S. As you can see, you just draw the same S letter 2 times. And finally, the last letter is T. You first draw this to and add the same letter next to it. Okay? Okay, we're done now, and this is the comparison table. Let's add a vowel A to each of these consonants to see what's the difference among these letters. So the first one is ka, 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 ka. The second is ta, 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 pa, 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 sa, sa, ja, cha, cha, na, nga. Again, ka, 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 ta, 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 pa, 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 sa, sa, ja, cha, cha, na, nga. Most of foreigners pronounce this letter same as this one. To foreigners, it may sound the same, but in reality, they do have a difference. So put some effort to practice how to pronounce this letter. And it's actually pretty easy. If you speak English, it sounds exactly the same when you say the word doing. Okay? You don't say doing, right? You say doing, or learning, or sitting. It may look complicated, but it's actually pretty easy. Okay, we are done. And these are the key points of this lesson. So Korean alphabet has 19 consonants, and stroke order, there is a rule. You should follow the rule when you write Korean letters. When you see a horizontal stroke, write it from the left to the right, and vertical strokes from the top to bottom, okay? And also in Korean language, there are no upper or lowercase letters. All letters have the same size. Okay, I hope it makes sense. Check out homework in the description box below. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, write them in the comment sections. I will try to help you as soon as I see them. And if you like the video, please leave a like and share it with your friends. See you next time.